in some of your interviews, you've mentioned that your father used to run huge clubs in Greece. Your mom was always going to these extravagant parties. So you were exposed to nightlife at a really young age.
Yeah, I was.
When did you decide that you wanted to be a DJ for a living?
I started DJing when I was 12. I started to scratch and perform with turntables and got into break beats and hip hop and all the experimental slow beats and then it just developed, and then I discovered Daft Punk 1996, and then from that Daft Punk changed my life. I was just amazed with what they did because hip hop had the same background as the early dance music. It was based on samples, it was based on recreating old disco records, so it was the same kind of ingredients, and I just liked it. It was more energetic and it was easier.
Who are some artists that have had the biggest impacts on you and your music?
There's so many, everything from Quincy Jones as a producer to Michael Jackson to Earth, Wind and Fire to Stevie Wonder to I can go on and on and on. I bought a disco collection of records when I was a kid. I bought 8,000 vinyls. And that's been my passion. So I grew up with all of that, all the rare vinyl collections and all the rare labels and artists, and it's just interesting to see how it's going today.
So I gotta ask you, as part of Swedish House Mafia, you're used to sharing the stage with 2 other members, but I know that you also have a solo project in the works. How's your approach different towards a solo project versus being in a group?
Well, it always differs a little bit, Solo is more about you and your vision and your view and your decisions. And when you're 3, it's 3 heads. You think differently and you do things differently, and it's the same energy, but it's different people running it. So I think it's important because that's what made Swedish House Mafia. Swedish House Mafia was created because it's 3 individuals coming together. And I think it's important to keep that aspect of it and just keep on focusing on the solo as much as Swedish House Mafia, but it's good to separate the 2 things and just do different stages and different arenas because Swedish House Mafia is the big monster when we come together, and we want to keep it like that.
This December, Fuse presents Z100's Jingle Ball 2011. Plus a week of our biggest concerts, from Linkin Park to Jay-Z. And concert live streams from Swedish House Mafia and The National. Fuse wraps up the best of 2011. All December long on Fuse.